In the torchlight from his friends, to be led by angry men, even more than this shadow.
Hello chat, we're learning mythology today, and I'm eating. Knee. Ow. Oh. I prefer the wiki page because there are pictures in there. Oh yes, good. If there are any questions why I'm doing that, I'm making a game. And I need inspirations. Well, some of those creatures will be literally as you see in here. Most of them will be changed a bit. But I need to know about them first. And I don't think it will be funny for you to watch me think about how to make XP work for the next 3 hours. So we're learning creatures. And I'm eating pizza. Amazing. We're gonna reach to that as well. I mean, we're gonna use creatures from all around the world. But we're gonna start with the Chinese mythological creatures because, well, the game is based on Chinese genre, so. But how are you, Chad? How is your Monday going? Okay, I cannot start. I can see long by not start from it, chat. Come on now. Let's see if we have a funny name to start with. Do you have something that's called Deez? Or something similar? Or Goon? Oh, dragoon? Hmm. Hmm. Ow. I collect monsters with human hair. Ooh. Well, some of them I'm not entirely sure how the fuck I'm gonna fit in the game. Oh, okay. That's quite far from what... Ah, there we go. Oh. By Z? I do not know how to pronounce it. Do you know how to pronounce it, wiki page? No. I mean, by Z, I guess. I butchered the pronunciation, but you have to deal with that. But I love a cow-like monster with a human head, 6 horns and 9 eyes. I don't think that in form of a lion from Guzin Tushu. No way I can pronounce that. Then we go to in Japan, and then there is the cow monster with a human head. In Japan, Baiji is also called Hakutaku. Though this known depiction of Hakutaku appears in the Tiandi Ruishangji. I don't think I pronounced that correctly. Treatise of the auspicious signs of heaven and earth. Added in Chinese. I guess Mandarin would be the correct term. The work originated in China. This work is listed in late 9th century Japanese I cannot read bibliographies. It's known in Chinese ones. In Tiandi, there we go. And a human head with a beard. The Hakutaku Hikaizu, not sure. Image painted by Fukuhara Gogaku features 3 faces, each with 3 eyes and a pair of horns. So similar to the Hindu god that I forgot the name of. Sorry. They also had 3 faces. Not all of them, that one specific god I just forgot the name of. I will not remember the name. Okay. I mean, to be honest, it makes sense that he's warding off misfortune. If I'm misfortune and I see him, I'll be running away. In Zen and Japanese culture, the term Suzuki. Who? Oh, now you're not loading. There we go. That said, Teitaro Suzuki. Okay. Describe the Hakutaku as a mythical creature whose body resembles a hand. Excuse me? Resembles a hand and whose head is human. I'm not comprehending shit. Our head is human. It was anciently believed that the creature ate our bad dreams and evil experiences, and for this reason, people wishing it to eat up all the ills which we are likely to suffer. You should hang its picture on the entrance gate or inside the house. Oh, the Pokemon Absol. Maybe based on Baiji. Who the fuck is Absol? There is an easier way. Wait. It would be easier for me to just... Yoink. Yoink. Ooh, I don't see the... Oh, I kind of see the similarities. I don't actually. I don't think so. I don't think it's based on that. It looks more like a dog. Citation needed. Well, citation do be needed. Chinese fortune telling. That might be important. Oh, a dragon. Okay. We're gonna mainly focus on here, and then if you need more information, we're just gonna Google Baizi for more information. But I like that form of his. The other human-headed form might be maybe a combination of this and a sect that were doing some ungodly shenanigans. So could be. Okay, possible. We have also another list that we can go to, because it's a bit short of information, and if we want something we can just click. What the fuck? Not, is that how it looks? Oh, I mean it's an insect, so. Oh, it is real. Ew. Demonic creature born from goo sorcery. They possess terrifying venom / poison. Okay, what is it? Venom or poison? Those are two different things. Oh, goo. Goo is poison, so poison sorcery. Ooh. Okay. Jinxian? Chan? Traditional Chinese. Too much words. Was venom-based poison. So you touch it and you die? Venom-based poison associated with cultures of South China, particularly Nanyue? I am not entirely sure how to pronounce that. The traditional preparation of goo poison involves sealing several venomous creatures, i.e. Centipedes, snakes, scorpions, inside closed container where they devoured one another and allegedly created the toxins into a single survivor. I don't think that's how it works, but okay. Whose body would be fed upon by larvae until consumed. The last surviving larva held the complex poison goo, was used in black magic practices such as manipulating sexual partners, I guess, bro, creating malignant diseases and causing death. According to Chinese folklore, a goo spirit could transform into various animals, typically a worm, caterpillar, snake, frog, dog, or a pig. Hell yeah! And I would assume that's the symbol for it, I guess. What is this? Oh, that's where the names come from. Okay. Good. Oh, that would definitely be in the game. But I want to know about the sorcery. A form of witchcraft, sorcery in ancient China. Okay. Well, by Baidu, please be in English. Thank you. I'm sure you take my pizza, chat. Funny word. Actually, looks relatively simple to write. Wait, isn't that... What is the difference? I'm not entirely sure what the difference is between that and that one. I mean, they are the same character, but I'm not entirely sure what the difference is. Oh, we're definitely gonna be researching it. Holy fuck, that's a lot of words. I can't read that much. Okay, back to creatures. Oh, that looks cool. Tianxi Ling. Ooh. Yes. Internal traditions? Oh, okay, okay. Okay. I like the symbol. I'm not entirely sure what it means, but I like it. Selection of the easiest ways to do this, and it's in Chinese. Not entirely sure. I was expecting English there. Meaning, respectively meaning prosperity, furthering welfare, and Sonyan. Sorry. I'm looking for pictures currently. Oh, wait. Who's that? Oh, okay. Yeah, Celestial Deities. Wait, is that where the Jade Emperor is? One of them people? Okay, I'm getting distracted. Anyway, list of creatures. Ow. A mythical thought. Ooh. Okay. Good, short, and right to the point. We do this, we do search, and then we're going to... There we go. Now we can... That's not a tortoise though. That's more like a fish with a dragon head. There we go. There it is. So tortoise with a dragon head? Is a large marine turtle in Chinese mythology. He was thought to have lived in the South China Sea during the time of the formation of the world, when the goddess Noah, also read as Nugua, is a mother goddess, culture hero and /or member of the three sovereigns of Chinese mythology. She's a goddess in Chinese folk religion, Chinese Buddhism, Confucianism, and Taoism. She's credited with creating humanity and repairing the Pillar of Heaven. Oh. Creator of mankind was repairing the sky after a disaster. She chopped off Owl's 4 legs, Jesus, and used them as support. Oh, that's why he's a fish. Oh boy. He got used in a build at least. Another myth claims Owl still lives and resides in the Bohai Sea. Okay. Where he carries the 3 islands of... Excuse me, where he carries the 3 islands of the 8 immortals. Okay. Panglei, Fangjiang, and Yingzhou? Yingzhou. I'm not entirely sure if I'm pronouncing correctly. Upon his back. I can work with that. Not entirely sure what version of the myth though. He's thought to have been an influence of the later half, on the later half dragon, after the figure of Bishi, of the Bishi, I think. Oh no, not Bishi, Bishi. Bixi. Ah, there it is. Pishi, huh? Pishi. I guess, bro. Oh, I see. Well, I see how. Okay, I see the similarities. There it is. It's literally the same thing. But this is the turtle with the head of a dragon. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's where I lost it. I lost it? No. That's also not a turtle. That is a fish. I'm not that sure what it says here, but that's a fish. I don't want to know what that is. It looks like something I do not want to know. Influence on the later half dragon, half turtle figure, Bishi or Bishi. However you pronounce that name. In immortal Chinese subculture, imperial Chinese sculpture, Stefan, you moron, read correctly. I can't fucking read. I don't need that. Oh, that's history of China, we don't need that yet. In imperial Chinese sculpture. I don't know why I read scripture. I don't know why scripture was in my head that time. But he was considered a son of the Dragon King, who was able to carry enormous weight upon his back. Figures of the dragon turtle bearing memorials. Common monuments to. Oh, that's why he. That's why. There we go. That's why this is like this. That's why he carries the. Okay. Naruhodo. Okay. Oh, in toponymy. I'm not entirely sure what the fuck is toponymy. Click the correct thing. Toponymy is the general term for the name of any geographical feature, and the full scope of the term also includes name of all cosmographical features. Okay. Why place names using the word gui, a turtle, ubiquitous throughout China, typically referring to a turtle-shaped hill, Guixian, I think. Place names referring to an owl, more characteristic of Chinese southeastern coast, Xinjiang and Guangdong. This includes the Owl River, Aojiang, in southern Zhejiang. I am mispronouncing that badly, so I'm sorry. While the town of Aojiang on its northern shore, there was the 6 out 6. Oh, it's peninsula. Okay, that makes sense. Just world turtle. I don't think that's the same. I don't think that's from. Yeah, that's not the same culture though. Yeah, oh my god, we have a lot of choices. Ah, Tianma. What the fuck did I saw that? Who's Tianma? Ooh. I like how that looks. It's a flying horse that was sometimes depicted with chimerical features such as dragon scales, and was at times attributed the ability to sweat blood. Why? Possibly inspired by the paraphilia multipapillosa. I'm really happy there's no pictures of that thing. I'm not that sure I was even looking for a picture. Which affected the highly sought after Fargana horse. Oh. Sometimes conflated with Tianma. Tianma, the flying horse, is clearly connected to Pegasus from the western... Oh wait, Pegasus is... Wait, Pegasus is also Chinese? Wait, what? Wasn't Pegasus Greek? Yeah. Okay. Oh. Western Han Dynasty. Artwork. Reading the card explains the card, apparently. Yeah, it's Greek mythology. Okay, I'm remembering correctly. Goddamn. Mint would have killed me if he heard what mistake I just made. Glad he's not listening. But Big Mint is always listening. Remember that, chat. You can always get banned, even if I'm not live. Mint, ban someone non-existent. Pegasus from the Western Han Dynasty. Naruhodo. Artwork. Wait. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Artwork in the Tang? I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing them, but anyway, Tang Dynasty sources as coming from Hellenized Central Asia. Rating is hard, apparently. In the Western Zhou Empire, Tianma referred to a constellation. Tianma looks more like a human to me with a shield, but I guess, bro. Tianma is also associated with the Emperor Wu of Han. How? An aficionado of the Central Asian horse and the famous poet Li Bo. The bronze statue flying a horse of Gansu is well-known example. Oh, I'm already... There it is. Yeah, okay. I need to see why the fascination of some immortals in wushu fantasies with donkeys. I love the fact I opened to get a filter for me rolling myself a cigarette, and then I did it, and I forgot to get the damn thing. Adorable. I mean, I got a filter and then I dropped it back. Adorable. Okay. I will maybe make it look more like this, because I like the horn. But maybe we can put 2 horns, because 2 horns are cool. So we're basically making I mean it to be horse with horns. So fucking deer, I guess. I know a deer is not a horse. Don't worry. But oops. There we go. I wanna know what those are gonna be though. Like, what are those? What are those? I mean, I can make them more horns. Like the horse, instead of going... I zoomed something I should not have. Maybe instead of the horns going like that, it goes down and out. Like, down and out following the back. Or could be a second set of horns growing out of the neck, but I'm not entirely sure what the fuck their purpose is gonna be. Like, outside of a rule of cool. Curious. I would like to... we're gonna Google this. Alright, there we go. It has 2 horns. Yep. Horse? Is mega sus. Tianma is mega sus, who is one of the Chinese divine, I guess. Tianma literally means sky arse or heavenly horse. He was originally released. The fuck is that game, bro? Is that My Little Pony game? I don't want to know about My Little Pony. I also, it's probably gonna be the easiest way to find out work if I just do, whoops, if I do this. Yeah, there we go. That's just a horse. Oh my god, what are you? Why is my YouTube lo-fi music speaking to me? Stop speaking to me. And that's just a unicorn. Ooh. Is that the horse getting and the horse has gotten a human form? I can't speak. Why the fuck is he from Inazuma 11 here? I should not be going because I cannot read the title in here, so I might be looking on something diabolical. The fuck? I'm sad I can't read the titles, chat. That would have helped so badly. Well, can I just... Can I do this? Yes, but it's still mainly in Chinese. Okay. Okay. No, I can't, I guess. Is the answer. Damn, the ancient Chinese people had tastes, I guess. Why were they drawing ponies? When were you made? Western Han Dynasty. Damn. 2000 and 2200 years before we had ponies, but my guess is as good as your guess is as good as mine, chat. I guess my guess is as good as yours. I guess Chinese people just loved ponies. Not entirely sure how they knew about the idea of a hard hat, but I guess cultivation be the answer. Wait, there it is. I don't think I want to make it just a horse with wings, because that just way too similar with Pegasus. I could make it like this. I am not entirely sure what the fuck that says. No, okay. I can't copy here, chat. Oh, we're loading. I am not entirely sure what I'm reading. Shanghai.qq.com. Ooh, that could be a creature of its own. I don't think that's a horse. But that could be a creature of it. Oh, that's from a game! Hell yeah, is that a dinosaur? Naruhodo. Can I copy now? Nope. I'm not allowed to, but that artwork looks sick as fuck. We can make the wings look like that, more of a airy, like windy looking things? Wings, I guess? Just going back from, I guess, the end of his neck, somewhere around here. Somewhere around that area. Wait, you can see that. There we go, that area. Like starting from here and going outwards. Maybe following the body, maybe above the body. Something like that. Okay. Then I leave here because I cannot understand what is being said to me there. English! Please! I don't know Chinese yet. Oh! Yes, I am not entirely sure. I would assume that's Pegasus, because that's the only baby that I remember. Oh, I know Draco was there as well, I think. Oh, that was a... Or was that a Bakugan? Not sure. Like, with the risk of... Oh, not the risk. Avoiding the risk of copying Pegasus, because it could be a creature of its own. We can make... we can do the Tianma, but... kind of combining, where's the funny dog? There it is. Kind of combining this, like this portion. No, stop uploading. Stop it. Like that portion. And with the two horns from... One moment, chat, I kind of lost where I was. I saw a picture of that horse with two horns. Where it is? What? I'm pretty sure I saw a picture of that horse with two horns. Am I? Could be more of those more of those horns. Oh, that could be. Okay. And maybe normal Tianma can't fly. But when they reach certain level of, I guess, animal core, or however I make the cultivation system for Yaoguaian animals. Yeah, that could be. I'll probably be writing in Bulgarian because the other person that works on the game, well, I guess the co-owner, technically, the co-worker, or co-creator actually would be the correct word, doesn't know that well English that well. I mean, neither do I apparently. Yup. There we go. And then one big one. Tian Ma. There we go. Heavenly horse. There we go. Heavenly Uma Musume. Yes, Heavenly Uma. Yeah, maybe I will make it with two horns, similar to that. I mean, it's only one is visible, but they'll be looking more like that. Less of a horns, or maybe they were once for fighting, but now it's mainly to... I guess they could be born with like normal horns, similar to wait, I need the immortals. That do sound interesting. There we go. Horns. Anatomy. Now I need the... What? Oh. Sorry. I need pictures of all the different types of horns. It's not here apparently. A list of animal with the horns or tusks. There we go. Nope. Sorry. Horns and antlers. That's only... Yeah, those look sick as fuck though. But also they can be quite different from one another. I guess that's the easiest way to look at the horns. You can't see because it's loading, but don't worry, chat. We are loading. We're loading a bit too much. There we go. I need the picture. There we go. I love the title is diving into Chinese mythological creatures, and I'm looking at the horns. I'm trying to see how their horns will start. Maybe as a pronghorn. Hello, lion. How are you? You are first, yes. I know you're looking at animal horns right now. We're currently looking for, I guess, how that will function in my game. We're looking at the Tianma, which I'm also pretty sure I mispronounced. But it's the flying horse. And I'm currently kind of, I guess, changing it a little bit. Because otherwise, if I'm really close to my... In a few minutes, absolutely, don't worry. Whoop, wrong thing. There we go. Whoops. Do we have more pictures? Nope. There we go. I guess I can start with similar to pronghorn. Similar to that, because it's also kind of curved, which is kind of how it looks. Kind of how it looks here. So they start with pronged horns, similar to... I'm not... yeah, you can see my mouse. There we go. Similar to this. And then slowly when they cultivate... by the way, I'm making a cultivation game. Hopefully, chat, you know what the cultivation is in fantasy. That will make my life easier, because I am bad at explaining shit. Also, I love how the water buffalo and mouthlon in the mouthlon horns are literally the same but reversed. But yeah, they can pronghorn. Also, I am writing in here, that's why I might be silent at some points. Because I can't really get my monitor when I'm out with the co-creator and discuss it, so we're using the diary. I'm also happy you can see how I'm writing, because well, I will show you because I think it will be funny, but my writing, I don't know if you can see, there we go, my writing sucks ass. It looks like I've written that with my feet, and I think even that will look better. There we go. We got a pronghorn. There we go. Oh, it feels like I'm back in class, because I was learning to be a forester. So we had hunting classes, basically, where we're learning about different animals. I was literally doing the same thing I'm doing right now. I was explaining, well, learning at that point, how different animals' horns look, why they look that way, what their structure is, stuff like that. And I'm literally explaining the same shit now. I'm back in school, boys. Ugh. I'm just doing it for a non-real animal. Wow, the pronghorn is real, but the Tianma is not. I assume I have not seen a flying horse yet. Maybe it's just me. Maybe flying horses do it. Well, they do, but they fly only once and they land kinda badly, so they don't live after that. But after, beyond that, flying horses exist, but they fly once. There we go. Whoa, that's not how the fuck you write that. There we go. Oh my god, I wrote the word correctly. Oh, because I was not thinking about the word. I was thinking about how their horns will evolve throughout their cultivation. And I wrote the word. I mean, basically the word in Bulgarian and in English for evolution is they're relatively similar. In English is evolve. In Bulgarian is evoluirat. Maybe because it comes from Latin. Maybe that's why. They're so similar. There we go. There we go. I'm just basically writing simple explanation of how that will work. Like why the horns, for example, why they curve. Let me see if I... Jesus. One moment, chat. Sorry about that. It was important. Back from ads. Let's go. How Alan, how is your Monday going? I'm learning about creatures. I'm currently getting inspiration for... I can't... by the way, I'm not getting inspiration to draw it. I can't draw. I'm getting inspiration how the heli will... The Tianma from here, how I'm gonna make it into my game. So what Chinese mythological creature are you researching now? I'm currently looking at the Tianma. I'm also pretty sure I mispronounced it. Which is a flying horse. So I'm very happy. Oh, hell yeah. Glad to hear that. But yeah, I'm currently making the... Kinda changing a bit the Tianma. Because it's normally represented as a normal horse. Not with wings. Kind of as a normal horse, but just flying. There it is. With a horn. Kind of like the Pegasus. And I'm currently making it... The wings of the Tianma will be similar to that of that... I think that's a wolf? Similar to that wolf. Kind of windy. Tianma. Oh! I was weirdly close. God damn. That's first. I'm bad at pronouncing names normally. I also have no idea what it says in here, so I'm just looking at the picture. I'm pretty sure that's from a game because I clicked the link and it led me to I guess a discussion for a game for that similar creature. But the wings of the Tianma will be more like that windy look to them. Also, I'm not making a video game, I'm making a TTRPG. I cannot code to save my life. And the horn, because I don't want to give it a horn, just make it... Oh! Pegasus! Because, that doesn't sound fun to me. The evolution of the Tianma, when it was born, it will have normal... I took 2 years of Mandarin Chinese during my junior and senior years of high school, so during... God damn, hell yeah! The only languages I know are Bulgarian, English, and a little bit of Russian. Oh, and a smidge of German. And I mean a smidge, like 0.01%. Also, that's the wrong thing. There we go. And so there will be... They start they're gonna start similar to the pronghorn, kind of pointy, but pointing a little bit toward each other. I mean, North Carolina. So it's like 2 a.m. for you? Oh, wait, p.m. Jesus. Such a weird that my high school had Mandarin program. I mean, at least it had. Here in Bulgaria, where I'm from, we had a mandatory English, which we're learning from 2nd grade. And then when you reach 9th or 10th grade, you have another language. Most schools, at least in towns around my size. I was close. Yeah, it's 6 hours. Yes, 6 hours. 7-ish. Normally have either Russian, German, that's about it. So you have mandatory English, well, Bulgarian classes, and then either Russian or German. Sometimes French, but rarely more, well, exotic languages. I've been a popular state like California. Ah, don't worry. I'm bad at geography. I know California is in the west side of, I was about to say Japan, Jesus, USA. That's about it. I'm not entirely sure where Carolina is. I know it's a state. I have no idea where it is, though. I know Washington is, I think, on the East Coast. I think. I might be wrong about that. And I know Texas is in the desert. Of Texas. The fuck, I mean Texas. See? The name jump out of my head. Oh, fuck. I mean, Texas is in the desert, because it's quite hot and deserty there, but that's not the state I was thinking of, nor the city. I'm mostly German and Austrian in my ancestry, but I also have Irish. Oh, damn! God damn, that's interesting. I have no idea what my ancestry is. Probably 100% Bulgarian. I don't think my ancestors have. I don't think they've moved anywhere for the past like close to 1,000 years. No, close to 2,000 years. We've been in that area, and that's about it. North Carolina is mostly trees. In fact, it's 6% colleges. Oh hell yeah! Good. A state that's not 90% park spaces or desert. That's actually good to hear. I mean, honestly speaking, I don't think I can live in any American city. I don't like your cities. As a as a person from the Balkans, I prefer how cities are in Bulgaria. They're relatively circular, at least as most cities. And I also prefer kind of, I guess it would be the smaller cities in America, kind of surrounded by, well, nature. I like nature. I don't like humans. No, I'm almost out of coffee. Sad. But yeah, the Tianma will be kind of, when it was born, it was has horns similar to the pronghorn, and then slowly when it's evolving its core, it will have, wrong picture, kind of like those horns, not that pointy, but mostly pointed to each other, I guess. My Austrian comes from my grandparents moving from Austria to America. And the Syrian and Lebanese comes from my grandma and her ancestors. Oh hell yeah! Some German and Irish comes from my mom's side of the family. Oh hell yeah! Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm 100% Bulgarian. I don't think I have. Well, I mean, Bulgaria is kind of in a crossroad of everything, so I'll probably have quite a lot of mixture of everything. in me, because we're literally on the border of the Middle East, kind of like where you need to go to Europe, from the Middle East to Europe, or from Europe to the Middle East. So most Bulgarians probably have like quite a lot of other stuff in them, and I would love to learn what exactly is the percentage. I think it would be fun. And the rest of my German ancestry comes from both my mom and Bada's family. Oh, hell yeah. Turning 28 is... Oh, hell yeah. Damn, you're almost an unk. I mean, I'm... 28 is too young. When you reach 30, that's when you're gonna be an unk. Because 30 is old until I reach it. When I reach 30, 30 is gonna be young. But yeah, back to the Tianma. And then when it develops its core, hopefully, Chad, you know what cultivation is. Or Cincia cultivation, to be more specific. Because me explaining what Cincia is not easy. I'm bad at explaining. Turn 30. Oh no, he's old. Feel bad for him. Ow. I mean, I might be 24, but both my ankles, knees, and one of my shoulders, it's not doing good. But yeah, and the Tianma? Tianma. Yes, Tianma. Oh, Tianma is a VTuber. Wrong thing. The Tianma's horns, when it's, I guess, upgrading, evolving, it's called the horns are slowly gonna start to be less pointy, because it's not gonna be using that much to stab things. It's gonna be mostly kind of pointed at each other, similar to mandibles of a bug or a ray gun, because that's what it will be used for. Mainly wind attacks, kind of. If you can imagine a wind bow forming on the top of its head between the horns, that's kind of what it's gonna be doing. It's gotta be one of their, I guess, specialties. Ow. And maybe that's what those little grooves are gonna be for. Kind of the wind forming and forming and forming. And then it launches. And also, since I was, my granny... Oh, yeah! Ooh. Yeah. America's a vile place sometimes. But that's weirdly common story in Bulgaria as well, so I understand. Sadly, it's that common, but... play her older corner. Aww. From the 40s and 50s when I was... Aww. That's adorable. Ow. When I was at my granny, I was mainly caring for animals. Goats, chickens, a horse. Sometimes butchering them as well. Inspiration from a love of retro things. Oh yeah, retro things. At least visually, I really like the visual of them. I don't like them that much technology-wise, because they do be... Some of them do be a bit unreliable, but visually they look sick. I mean, I guess that's one of the reasons I like steampunk, because steampunk is relatively that. Kind of retro looking 80s, 70s, 80s and 90s technology, but also 18th, 19th century also technology, but combined with steam power. I mean, I guess that's why I like the visuals of Fallout, because they are literally this. I do not like the PC in Fallout, because I like color. And I like playing Dwarf Fortress with graphics. If in fact Tombstone design reduce modern with Bluetooth so they can still be used. Oh hell yeah! I mean that's something I can. Oh, I was what I can do. I cannot do that, but I would like to be able to, or to have something like that. Because I really much enjoy the clashing styles of the modern and the old. For example, cyberpunk-ish looking room, and then a lot of technology in the room, kind of late 70s 80s looking technology, even before that. And I think the clashing of those two styles would be really good, especially with like the exposed wires, the RGB lighting, I don't know, mainly dark rooms. There we go. Whew, muted. Nope, I was I'm currently writing, that's why I'm silent sometimes. Because I can't really write it on the PC and then just send them to him, because when we're working on the game, we're kind of working IRL. Oh, maybe I could be me just forgetting I was saying something. It's extremely. I was about to extremely rare. It's the opposite of extremely rare. It happens quite a lot. My brain just forgets it's baking. Also, I really hope that that's understandable. Yeah. My brain is not braining most of the time. Okay, good. We have Tianma. And then maybe a specific version of Tianma will have wings. Like wings, similar to Pegasus. Or the specific version of it will have the kind of those blind. One moment, chat. There we go. Kind of those type of wings where they can fly when they reach a specific level. Okay, yeah, that's cool. There we go. Cool. One done. It only took me an hour. Good. I love getting distracted. The other thing I would like to do is kind of incorporating owl. Owl, I think. Because the punctuation, not the punctuation. This is up, I think. Wait, is it down actually? Chinese. Chinese is hard. I would love to learn Chinese at some point in the future. I don't think I'll be able to. I can since I have autism, ADHD, and anxiety, so I have both the opposite ends of. And for me, it makes it very hard to when Pink sees my mouth is speaking faster. Same. I don't know. I don't like to self-diagnose, so I will not. But my mouth do be working faster than my brain. And I speak, and then I say something that my brain has not processed, and I'm like, and then just flatlines. Now, where the fuck was I? Ah, yes. Ow. Oh, excuse me. Ah, there we go. I thought the music stopped. A devil is basically kind of similar to the world turtle. Yeah, from I'm actually not entirely sure what. There we go. Similar to the world turtle, which is the Native Americans' folklore, I think. But it's not to that extent. It's not holding the universe. There we go. I'm gonna read it again just so I can refresh. But he was thought to have lived in the South China Sea during the time of the formation of the world, when the goddess Noah, I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce her name, Nogwa, I guess, creator of mankind, was repairing the sky after disaster. She chopped off Owl's 4 legs and used them as support. Poor boy. Another myth claims that Owl still lives and resides in the Bohai Sea, where he carries the 3 islands of the 8 immortals, Panglei, Fangjiang, and Yingzhou. I also pretty sure I butchered all 3 of those upon his back. Diagnosed with autism pretty much as a newborn. Because I was born, it was immediately apparent something was up. I mean, better diagnosed early, so you know why certain things are happening, instead of like that being diagnosed at 28 and then after being done. Wait, that makes so much more sense. Because I think it's easier for a person to understand how they function if they know why they function a specific way, instead of just, well, guessing. But the only thing I don't need to a diagnosis for is my aphantasia. There is nothing here. I cannot imagine shit. Which I'm not entirely sure what. I mean, I can show you. One moment, chat. There we go. Yoink. It's this. That's called the aphantasia. Didn't tell me of my disability last night. Ooh. Maybe she has just forgotten. But the aphantasia is this, basically. You have kind of 5 different levels of, well, 4 technically, of visual imagination. If I tell you, Chad, close your eyes and imagine an apple, it's gonna be one of, like, around one of those 5. I think that's easier to understand, because if I can see the picture, there it is. Like, it could be lifelike, clear and vivid, moderately clear and vivid, dim or vague, and then nothing. For me, is the one I see nothing. And she apparently thought I wouldn't understand until I read. I mean, yeah, small children will not really understand. I mean, depending how you explain it to them. I still think you should tell your child, like, of course, when they reach like 2-3 years old, when they can understand you, then you can attempt to explain it to them. I'm not entirely sure how. I don't like children. Find them a bit annoying. But there should be a way. In the kindergarten, they managed to explain stuff to children, so I guess it's possible. But yeah, my imagination is around 1. If I push myself hard enough, it almost reaches 2. But without the picture, my imagination is words, which is not fun. Yeah, there it is. That's the best explanation. There we go. When I say you imagine an apple, you imagine the apple. When you tell me imagining an apple, I imagine the word apple. I never had a younger sibling, but I have a couple cousins who are 7 years younger than me. And I call one of them. Aww, cute. I don't think I have younger cousins. I have a younger brother though. I never had younger sibling. Jesus, cousins. Would like to have a young sibling? Yeah. What? Ooh. I am not entirely sure what that is. Oh, that's deep aphantasia, visual brain with immune influence from prior or inhibit. Who? In Kazdam. Okay. I am not entirely sure what that means. Anyway, we're diving into a different kind of the internet. We don't need to go there. I mean, the owl could be just a giant turtle that a sect kind of grabbed a turtle or two turtles and then kind of modified them in a specific way to or I guess managed to tame one of the owl to carry their sect on the back. That's simple. I don't need to write that down. But my cousin dating someone, it made me so proud. Oh, hell yeah, good for them. Random word. Ooh, Danglong. Isn't that a dragon? I mean, kinda it has a dragon head. The Danglong. Long? I guess. I will not try to pronounce that because that's long. Oh, I don't know. It's a Chinese legendary creature that is sometimes described as a half dragon, half dog. Yeah, I read that correctly. Because it is. I thought I know he's in college to become a nurse still. Hell yeah! That's impressive. Some legends list Danglong as one of the sons of the Dragon King. Oh. I mean, we already have kind of the Dragon King in my world, so he doesn't look like that though. Well, he could, but we're currently working only on the dragon part and kind of the lore behind them. And my other younger cousin, who's my ooh, hell yeah. They're smart. I'm not that smart. Then it's associated with guardianship. Dinglungs featured on top of Huabios? Huapio. Oh, okay. But he can. Aww. I mean, if he doesn't want to be in that university, I understand. Notre Dame University is the best college for making doctors. Oh, hey, I did not know that. That's interesting. Hello, cat. No, son, stop eating, please. Thank you. His type of ceremonial column used in traditional Chinese architecture, Huapiao, traditionally erected in pairs in front of places and tombs. The prominence of their placement have okay, so they kind of go on top of that, maybe as a guardian, I would assume, including one inside of and one outside of Tiananmen's gate. Oh yeah, those creatures, yeah, that one. Whoops. That one. Okay, I'll assume it's that one. Oh, where's the... There we go. So I don't know why he declined them, but it's his life and I respect his choice. Yeah. Why am I still looking at Tiananmen? We're looking about the Jianglong. Lung? I still think I'm mispronouncing it. The Jianglong inside the gate is named Wangjing. I will not attempt to pronounce that. He's always been incredibly smart. Hell yeah! There we go. Expecting the emperor to come back soon and faces north, indicating the emperors should not get distracted by the scenery outside the palace and should instead return to manage the state affairs. The Denglung outside the gate is named Wang Dingchu. I don't think that's how it's pronounced, but I guess. Expecting the emperor to go out and face the south, indicating the emperor should frequently leave the palace to stay stay aware of public issues. Could use that. I could use that. Some Buddhist legends say that the Danglong is one of the Naga King's sons, and he's the... Wait! They're from Chinese mythology? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Semi-divine race of half humans, half serpent beings that reside in the netherworld. Patala. Oh, they're Hindu creatures. Okay. Yeah, they're Hindu creatures. Okay. Donglong. More E pronunciation. Also, ow. Okay. So kind of between O and E. My brain is refusing to understand the between O and E, but I understand what you mean. I'm not entirely sure how the fuck is he a son of dad, but okay. Son Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara. Oh, okay. Does the name, and I will not attempt to pronounce the name because I'm bad at that. In accounts of Marvel. Ooh. Marvels? That Marvels? I guess. If my Chinese, it accounts Duang Long as a creature. From his Chinese sea, it can eat the brains of dragons hovering midair and is very fierce. When it's in a fight with a dragon, it spews flames for a few dozens of feet. Damn. And defeats the dragon in the 25th year of Kangxi. Oh yeah, I'm currently reading about that, yes. Oh, the 25th year of that number. Okay, I understand. During the summer, 3 Xiaolong. Oh, that's different. Ooh. So it's a flat sound and a low to high long. Ah, okay. Thank you. Xiaolong. Easy. Oh yeah, there we go. Flat A again. And kind of low A? A low O right there. I think that's how it is. Oh, there it is. Xiaolong. Oh, yeah, there we go. Good. Thank you, Wiki. It's a summon like creature. Xiaolong. Yeah, Lung's a dragon. Oh my god, that's not a dragon. Excuse me. I don't think that's a dragon, chat. Looks a little bit more like a fish. Or I guess 2 fishes that for some reason have grafted humans on top of them. Okay. To Xiaolongs into dragons were started fighting one Duanglong and of killing a dragon into okay. Resembling a horse and had scales. After he died, the scales went up in flames and thus was Danglong. Okay. How the fuck does it kill a dragon is beyond me, but I understand. Chinese soil may be rusty. Oh, absolutely, do not worry. I know literally 0 Chinese. So it's far superior than my Chinese. And then go with symbolism of what it means. Oh, I've seen that. Oh, not in real life, of course. Vahanam. Hindu. Okay. Okay. Could make it kind of the natural enemy of the dragons in my world. Interesting. Kind of functioning. Not really as stronger than dragons, but they'll have some kind of usage. Maybe humans could have used them. Maybe all the dragons could have used them. Kind of that's how they were made. Make sure to look up the mythological creature, because they will tell you everything. Oh, thank you. I think that's the pinion. The pinion. I think I pronounced it correctly. So I think it's this or this. Or at least I don't see. What? Why do I have numbers in the word? Chat, explanation, please. What? What the fuck is this? I think it's about that specific things, like denoting which one to use, I guess. Maybe. It looked like a chemistry formula. I would assume it's about pronunciation and to know how to pronounce it, but I'm not entirely sure what are numbers in there. Anyway, writing time, because I will forget what I was thinking of. There we go. Lung. There we go. That's sometimes described as half dragon, half dog. There we go. Half dog. Jesus, saying what I'm writing in English while writing it in Hungarian is confusing my brain. Half dragon. At least some words are similar in Bulgarian, like Bulgarian to English. I did learn the numbers, but I didn't learn about syllables with numbers attached. I would assume it's fuck, not the punctuation. Fuck, I forgot the word. I forgot the name. Literally this. In Bulgarian, we call them udarenia too. Literally this. I think that's what they're representing. I mean, there is an easy way. Ah, there we go. Yeah, there it is. Some Chinese romanization. The numbers just represent the tones, and they are generally used because they are much easier to type than accents or accents, I guess. So yeah, they just represent the tone, which tone to use. Okay. I remember hearing that somewhere, but I was not entirely sure if I was correct. Have dragon. Used. By other dragons. 2. There was Fight All the Dragons. I was taught the tones by listening to how my teacher said each tone. I have no idea which one is the, I guess, the better version. I don't think I've had a single class of Chinese in my life. I had Russian, but Russian is close to Bulgarian, so at the beginning it was relatively, I wouldn't say easy, but similar, because Bulgarian is also Slavic language. So it does sound close, or I guess similar. Hello. I guess just ignore me. A cat. Both good, but Chinese is one of the hardest languages. Oh yeah. I mean, to be honest, for pretty much almost every Western person, not only American, because I mean, English is different than Bulgarian, but we also don't have that many tones, because Chinese is extremely tonal language. So, for example, a good example is to fuck your system, and the word for strawberries are literally the same, with exception with exceptions of tones. And if you say it with the wrong tone, you might get beaten somewhere. But yeah, I do not know what the words are. I just know that they're similar. Like, only the tone is different. I think it's Pao Mei, and I'm not entirely sure which one of the two I just said. So do not repeat after me, chat. I am not a teacher. Do not repeat after me. But it's something Pao and then Mei, and I'm not entirely sure what means what, so please don't use it. I do wanna Google it though, because I'm actually curious. Wait, there's an easy way. Strawberry. Ah, there we go.
草莓，草莓，
There it is. It's not Pao, it's this. I'll just drop that here because I have no idea how to pronounce it. It's this thing. Wrong. This thing. And when the punctuation... the fuck? English. Brain's not braining, chat. When the tone is different, it turns into the other word. I am not entirely sure how to pronounce the other word, but that's what I know. The word and... without actually telling us good. I mean, the other meaning is the other way to write the word. I'm pretty sure it's similar. The tone is different though. I mean, I think I saw it on TikTok after Ludwig, because he was in China. Yeah, he was exploring China. He kind of said that... well, I'm not entirely sure if it was Ludwig or the other person who he was with. Said that I got curious, and then I saw a kind of a reaction of a Chinese lady, kind of saying, "Oh yeah," and then she said the two words, and I never thought about that. because the tone is different, so they're not even associating them with the same word. They're like, oh yeah, they do sound similar. Then, but the tone is different, yeah. I mean, we have similar things in both Bulgarian and English, so understandable, but I don't think to that extent. For example, the word kusa in Bulgarian means two things. One is hair, the other one is a scythe that you use, well, to remove grass. The other word is sin, which can mean both blue and sun. I guess for me, mainly because I'm mispronouncing a lot of words in English. Because when I was learning English, I kind of, for example, featured when I was like 3rd or 4th grade, I would be like featured, because I have no idea how to pronounce it, and I was like, I need to remember the word, so it's featured now. And I guess I was making English Italian, because featured, but different tones, yeah. Designed to be learned as a first language. I mean, yeah. I mean, English is designed to be, well, I was about to say easy, but then I remembered some rules. Not that easy, but relatively good language to learn as well. I mean, for example, I think German, the beginning of German is easier because in German you pronounce pretty much all the letters in the word, and 99.9% of the time you pronounce them the way you see them. Now, which is not like French, which you have like 15 letters in the word and you pronounce like 3 of them. In Bulgarian, you pronounce pretty much every single letter in the word. Oh. It's very hard for Asian foreigners to learn English, but once they have children in America, the children grow up learning English, so they sound like Americans. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, second generation, they are already Americans, so they learn English as a first language, so they don't have the accent of, let's say, the Japanese accent when their parents had, because they have not lived like 30 years with the other language, and most people like are already 30-40 years old when they move, so it's way harder for them to, well, relearn how to pronounce a specific language without their own accent. Second generation Americans by birth, but it's very interesting. Oh yeah, it's mainly because they start their life by hearing English and not really their parents' native language, which is kind of a good thing because they similar to Joey, the anime man, he speaks perfect Japanese and perfect English because I think his father was Australian. I'm not entirely sure. So his first language is, I think, first language was kind of Japanese because of his mom, but his main language while he was living in Australia was obviously English, and then he also learned Japanese. So he doesn't have the, for example, the English accent in Japanese, and he doesn't have the Japanese accent in English because he kind of learned them exactly the same time, so he can, I guess, separate one from another. But when you learn, for example, like me, when I was learning primarily Bulgarian, like half of my life, and then when I focused on English, it's harder for me to, I mean, I do not hear myself, so I'm not entirely sure what my accent is. Based on the fact I had like 4 different teachers in English. One of them spoke British English, one of them spoke kind of broken English, one of them spoke American English, so I guess my accent is all over the place. Also, there is a famous Chinese American comedian who's a second and third generation Chinese American, and he... Oh! I can't remember his name, but let me look it up. Thank you. Ow. I would like to learn Chinese at some point in the future, but I don't think I will have the patience to learn it. Can't we have the auto translation technology from, let's say, Star Trek? That would be extremely useful. Now, back about the Yingdong. Associated with guardianship, featured on top of Hypios, including okay. Manxing is a birth name Cantonese, Hong Kong American stand-up comedian and actor Jimmy O. Wait, that sounds familiar. Let me look him up, because that name sounds familiar for some reason. I might have heard of him. Oh yeah, I've heard of him. I know Jimmy. Hello, Jimmy. I've seen him. I guess I've seen snippets of his comedy. Best known for his role in Silicon Valley and Crazy Rich Asians. His parents gave him the Chinese name, which translated to 10,000 successes, reflecting their ambitious hopes for his future. Oh yeah, I agree. Also, I do love Chinese names, because they have so many different meanings, which is fascinating. I mean, for example, my name, I don't mind people know, my name is Stefan, which literally, the meaning of my name is, one moment. Let me see how... There it is. It's this. Laurel? Laurel. Laurel. Yes. There it is. Oh, it's not written with F in English. Oh, damn. I learn something new every day. It's a PH. Oh, that's news for me. Didn't know it's written with a PH. Oh, hell yeah. Got my first name to be Isaac. But didn't fit me so. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, both Christian names, so understandable. Similar. Hell yeah. There we go. Wreath with the W. My name means crown or wreath. It comes from Greek. Did not know there's so many different ways to pronounce my name. God damn. Anyway, back to funny looking dog dragon. As it was a requirement to be in my name for my mom. Understandable. Which actually makes me surprised how much Christian, like USA being a country without a specific religion, like you can be like not there is not an official religion as far as I know, and then so many names being extremely religious is funny to me. And then you move away from, let's say, Isaac or Jake, like the religious name, and then you may name someone Bob or Mark, which I'm Mark might also be Christian. Oh no, Mark might be in more kind of like Roman name, Marcus Aurelius, for example. Maybe that's where Mark comes from. Interesting. But yeah, I don't know why, but I find the name Bob extremely funny. Like, because it's not Bobby, it's just Bob. Methodist Christian, and my Baudas family is Orthodox Jewish. Oh damn! I'm an atheist. My family's relatively Christians though, Orthodox Christians. But we are not the most religious people. I don't think, like, a lot of Bulgarians say that they are religious, they're Orthodox Christians, but they're not the most religious people. Like, we follow traditions, but for example, the way I've seen like some American families do, that they follow traditions to a T. They go to church every single Saturday. Oh wait, no, Sunday, my bad, sorry. I've not been to church in quite a lot of number of years. I don't think we've gone to church like every Sunday. But I'm more of an atheist. I'm more of a science person. I don't know why I became that way, but I like when stuff are explained and I can learn about them, and then I don't see religions that way. Like, nothing against Christianity, I don't see any religion that way. I see them more of a tool to bring people together instead of a, oh yeah, the world started that way type of thing. More of a, yeah, it was probably made by a human, but it was made with the good intentions of bringing the society in whatever place they were living at together, so they can help and then be less violent towards each other and other people. That's what religions in general are for, to be honest. No matter the religion. And kind of like people explaining how shit happened. Oh hell yeah, you caught it. You caught the Pichu. Wait, wasn't that the streamer? To be fair, you don't need to go to church to worship. That's also true. Oh wait, no, I think. Oh fuck, not Orthodox. The other type of Christians. Fuck, I forgot the name. Catholic. I think for Catholic, correct me if I'm wrong, Chad, but I think, as far as I know, the Catholic Christianity, you need to go every Sunday. I think. At least that's what most people do. Not entirely sure if it's mandatory. But I also see it, even if I'm not religious, if I was living in that community, if I like people, I'll probably be going every Sunday just to be around the community. Yeah, Catholic is the exception. Yeah. I don't quote me on religious things. I am not the most, well, knowledgeable about them. But in Orthodox, like the Orthodox Christianity, I don't think it's mandatory to go to church to worship God. At least as far as I know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm never wrong, Chad. I'm always right. But I'm more of a facts person. Maybe that's why I don't really believe in a religion. But if someone believes in a religion and that makes them happier, hell yeah, good for them. I just don't like it when, for example, someone is sick, let's say they have cancer, and they... Hello, Mint. I'm discussing religions, apparently. There's 39 souls. Oh, hell yeah. And also guns, apparently. How you meant? Went to space in Genshin. The fuck? What do you mean? Why? Wait! Genuine question, are you reaching the end of Genshin's story? Like, is Genshin reaching the end of its story? Oh, then I saw a bus not seeing the tech. Hell yeah. Because I think Genshin started in space. I think. I'm on the moon. Hell yeah. Wait, is your name Neil Armstrong? Or are you John Legstrong? I just thought Genshin Lady Theory. Oh, hell yeah. They had to go and sit on a cucumber from me. Fuck that boss. Really good boss. Fuck that boss, though. But one of the only things I don't like about any religion is like, oh yeah, let's say someone have cancer. And then the doctors cure him. Oh, thank God he got cured. And then the next example, the doctors could not cure him. No, the doctors didn't do their job. I guess, bro. That's the only thing I dislike fervently. Give credit where credit is needed and to whom is needed. In that case, it's the doctors. You're going to bust too if you see it. Well, then I should not be seeing it on stream because I'll be banned. Look up a dark side moon. Genshin. One moment, chat. Sorry about that. No, we need this. Yoink, yoink. Ooh. Damn. Looks almost exactly as our moon. Wait, Dark Side of Moon, Genshin. Artemis. Oh damn! Since when are their graphics so realistic? It looks almost like our moon. Damn. The fuck is that shit? Wait. What's the first thing I see when you look? The moon being caked up where? What the fuck is this? Didn't even see it. First image released of the dark side of the... Maybe we don't need... Maybe free will is overrated. Maybe we don't need it. Chat, give your free will to me. I will use it correctly. Yes. Do not give me power. Hey, do not give me any kind of power. I can't have it. Also, that's his Hoyolab. Oh. What do you mean Hoyolab? Is that how the moon looks in Genshin? That's our moon. And what the fuck do you mean Hoyolab? Welfare. Where? Ah, first image. That looks really cool. Oh, Warframe. I read Welfare. It reminds me more of with the grandiose look of it. It kind of reminds me more of Warhammer. Kind of like the Mechanicus. Well, if exclude the colors, there are no colors in the Mechanicus quarters. It's just depression. And that thing. Fuck you, Chichi. I've seen so people losing their 50-50s to Chichi. Now even I don't like her. But she's cute. I might get copyrighted if I click that mint. Chichi's buffed now. Chichi's buffed? Wait, you wanna tell me Chichi looks like... Wait. I need to look it up here so you can see what I'm looking. You wanna tell me Chi-Chi looks like that now? God damn, Chi-Chi. She evolved. Jesus Christ. Mint? What is this? That's not supposed to happen. I don't like things that long. I have a limit. I like it when I like it when they're short and thick. This is long and thin. Don't click it. I'm not clicking, don't worry. I'm drinking water. There we go. What was the difference between the two links? Jesus Christ. Yeah, that. Okay, I guess, bro. That looks like Chi-Chi. But I'm imagining Chi-Chi more like this. Like, this is Chi-Chi but old. And then this is Chi-Chi now. I lost. Where is Chi-Chi now? Chi-Chi! There it is. To both Asian baby. There we go. That's Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi now. She's like, come with me, boy. But in a German accent. From Kung Fu Hustle. Oh. Where the kid goes buff. I need to rewatch Kung Fu Hustle because I do not remember half of it. Also, why we're flying with Columbia? Oh, Never mind, I read it wrong. It's Columbina. I read Columbia and I was like, excuse me. I'm gonna fight him. And then reviews his buff baby. Yeah. Also, why is there water on the moon? Oh. Excuse me? Is that fucking Paimon? Why is Paimon a rabbit? The fuck is happening in Genshin chat? We also speak. Paimon's in the pocket, okay. Good. She should not see daylight. Warframe time. Yes. We're gonna see we're gonna see human-sized space ninja massacring every single thing we see here. That's pretty Warframe, yeah. Oh. Also, what is the blue thing? If it's not water? Ooh. Death. Death moon? Oh, that looks cool. I mean, it doesn't look dangerous at all. It looks cool, though. There's a delay shooting me. Wait, before we continue, you mean it went like this? Or do you mean it went like... I fucking lost it. One moment. Or you mean it went like this? Which one out of the... Alien Isolation? I don't remember why I have this. I forgot I have this. Monkey. I like monkey. Oh yeah, I did hear it.
前にここに来たことがあるのか？私は離れた場所から空爆を使って調べただけ。だから、
Okay.
その感覚がどこから来て
This reminds me more of Warhammer than Warframe.
奥まで探索してみようか。何かがこっちに来るぞ。避けるんだ。
Project Moon Gazer. Yeah, Project Moon Glazer. We're glazing the moon.
警報が鳴るんじゃないか？あれも避けた方が良さそうだな。サーチライトがいっぱいだぞ。あの貨物箱の影に隠れながら光を避けて進もうぜ。
Also, man, do you mind explaining me what the fuck we're doing on the moon?
見つからないようにな。
Anything of your RPG. Oh yeah, some planets will literally look like this. Well, less way less technologically sci-fi looking, at least some of them, and more of imagine ancient Chinese structures, kind of like ancient palaces and buildings. But this, then yes. Oh, this is rock and stone.
あの浮いてるのはなんだか危険
Stone Age.
絶対に触るなよ。
God damn, them Stone Age people knew how to build shit, especially on the moon, of all things. We've not built things on the moon yet.
ここには貨物箱がいくつかあるからな。
Damn, them ancient humans were good. What is the purpose of that building, though? Is it a weapon? But yeah, it will be similar to that at some places. Oh, it's a what? Are we crashing the moon to some place? Someplace to, I guess, to the planet? Oh, he's almost dead. No, they haven't gotten that. I would assume it attempting to crash the moon
サーチライトに見つかった。
to the planet.
一気に駆け抜けよう。
That looks cool as fuck, though. Oh yeah, I agree. It looks really cool. Oh, that's the angel lady. That's the. I was about to say Columbia again. Columbina. The feet. Ew, Paimon is here. We'll help Paimon out. My theory still stands, chat. Paimon is fucking evil. You cannot prove me otherwise. Paimon is gonna be the equivalent of fucking death in Persona 3. She's evil, we just don't know it yet. To self-destruct if it's in the wrong hands, honey. Use your fucking brain! Gremlin. Is she speaking with her mind? She's speaking like this. I mean, she's an angel, that's just a form to not scare us, so understandable. one hour of silence, occasionally interrupted by Pikmin. Anyway. Hell yeah. Mint, now do you mind explaining to me what the blue thing on the moon is? And why is Columbina's feet out? That's the most important thing I need to know. And do we see her feet? Do we see Cappuccino's feet? From audio artificial intelligence matrix Yes. I mean, I will not be surprised if... God damn. What was I talking about? Ah, yes. Why is the moon blue? And the other important question: if Columbina's feet are out, why are her not? Why are her feet not out? Howeverse, the fuck are you doing, huh? Unforgivable. Also, I heard you have a gun in Genshin now. What do you mean you have a gun in Genshin now? And I heard the Slavic region is out. Hell yeah. Good. That looks sick as fuck though. Is that a fucking spaceship? Hell yeah. Oh no, that never mind, that's the main page. No. Back to dog. Paimon is adventurous information. I mean that also, she can still be an AI. That's kind of her job. Look for the important looking person and provide information on his/her adventure, so they can reach to a certain place where they can actually activate you and you can destroy the world. Yes, we're talking about dog. New YouTube video I gave you. Oh, we can. I do not have time now because we have an hour. So we can watch it. Another TF5? What do you mean? Did we watch the one already? We can watch next Monday. Server Blight. Ooh, that sounds cool. The full first season. Yeah, we're watching it next Monday. I don't think I have time now. Wikipedia is 25 years old. God damn. Wiki's 1 year older than me. The concept is simple simulacra in Team 4. Oh! Oh. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Simulacrum, yeah. You mean the simulacrum from Apex or Titanfall, right? Awesome. I mean, the creature we worked on for the around the first hour is the Tianma, which is this kind of flying horse, which we gave him. Let me copy this. Yoink. Which we gave them wings similar to that dog. Ignore the My Little Pony creature picture. We did not make it a pony yet. But we gave the Tianma, at least in my world, there'll be kind of wings similar to this, more of wind looking, kind of going from the end of the neck downwards and out, maybe, instead of normal wings, because that looks just like Pegasus or Pegasus. So it has wings similar to that, and then horns starting first about looking kind of like the pronghorn, and then moving from the pronghorn slowly when it's evolving its core, looking to something like this. Not really sharp, but more pointed to each other, kind of like a ray gun, because it would be shooting giant wind bows. Simulacra is a digital apex predator who consumes... I mean, yeah, so it's Yeah. Digital Apex Predator. Revenant. So it is like the... So it is like the Apex simulacrums. We're fighting Revenant in Team Fortress 2. Oh god, I can imagine the movement tech of Revenant in Team Fortress. That would be fucking annoying to fight against. Especially with the extra shield. Up there in the horns, when the Tianma evolves its core, slowly evolve into, I guess, transform or turn into less sharp, less pointy, more of dough, kind of pointing more at each other, with those grooves like right here being more or less where the wind starts to form, kind of forms, and then moves to the next, move to the next, move to the next, and then it shoots out. Because it's a wind creature, it will be a wind creature. At least so far they did. But it will look, I guess, mostly like a horse, but more wind motifs. If you want to imagine, let me see if I can find the perfect picture of that. That would be literally how it looks. 1-to-1. It will look like this. Or like this. It could look like this. Ignore. I'm not entirely sure what was written in here. But yeah, on a serious note, the wings are gonna look windy-ish, like this. And then slowly evolving horse with I guess with its core. When it starts to, like, Yokai Watch. Who? Excuse me? Do you mean this? Ah, that's from Inazuma 11. That's the football anime. And we can make, like, when they reach a specific... You can... Do not tell me what to do, chat. I will look at, but I will not show you because I'm afraid of what it will be shown. Why is its head so big? What the fuck? What the fuck? I guess, bro. I mean, I was expecting something vile. It's this creature. It looks perverted as fuck. Wait, is Yokai Watch a Pokemon kind of game? It looks like it. But with yokai creatures. I guess, bro. Also, why is it named like that? Shady tribe. I guess, bro, he looks shady. That's the most perverted horse I've ever seen, chat. Does every single shady yokai looks perverted? Nope, that one's depressed. Yeah, I understand why they named like that. Are there's gonna be spooky? Boo-hoo. That's a dick. That's a phallus. Slippery. I guess, bro. I guess. Makes sense. It's a shark. Okay. Dragon Lord. Okay. Azure Dragon. Okay, more dragons. Yes, Dragon Days. That's cool. Do you have more S creatures? Slurp and it slurps. I don't know what it slurps, but it does it. Okay. I might check Yokai Watch if it's a game at some point. I would assume it's a game. It looks like a Pokemon game, but with yokai creatures, and I like yokai creatures. Shaki. Oh, Shaky. It's a hand. Okay, yeah. Confused. Ah, they had fun when they were making those names, huh? Cough. Is he coughing or? Okay. Anyway, back to dog. But yeah, back to explanation. It's a horse-ish looking creature, kind of. I'm not entirely sure if it's gonna look like almost like a real horse, but maybe imagine a horse, but with wing motifs, more or less. With kind of like wings representing the wind, basically. And with horns like the pronghorn, kind of going backwards. Or maybe up, not sure yet. Maybe backwards. So when they fly, they just point down their head and then they just shoot. Oh, I guess they stab at first. So maybe they start here and then slowly move backwards. Oh, I guess slowly move forward, actually. Ooh, sorry. Could be. But then now we're working on the Jianglong, which is a dog dragon. And is kind of, I guess, stronger than some dragons. So I'm in my world, it will be used either by humans or other. I'm pretty sure my country has so much cow mythology. Oh, don't worry, mint. We had let me see where it is. Is it the Jialong? Nope. I just saw a bit earlier a creature that was a cow. There you go. No, not Yanma. That was a cow with a human head. Let me see if I can find it. BC. Is it this? Nope. Baizi. There we go. Don't worry, mint. There I have it as well. That's a cow's body with a human face, or human head, and 9 eyes. For some ungodly reason. That's Mao. That's this. That's not a cow. No, that's not a cow. That's not a man. That's a Mao. He's moving. No. Oh, I can use the funny meme from Zero. That thing will not give milk. That will give bilk. Bull milk. I curse Zero with the knowledge she has given me. Or the idea she has given me. Thank you.
You're literally doing it right now. Never rewind.
Thank you, that was needed. I did need that. Because I imagine something diabolical. Because there is only one way you can get bilk.
Enjoy my special service.
Thank you. And that way is not funny. Anyway, back to dog. Because dog good. Funny bilk, man, not so much. I mean, I can still make him a creature, but to get the bilk, you need that special service, literally. I mean, you some people might be surprised, but we do be farming bull milk. I'm not sure entirely sure if I can say the other thing, but because of Twitch, I don't think my bilk. Ew. But we do farm bilk, or I guess hilk, horse milk, not the female variety, for reasons, well, of breeding. It's my persona ability. I also throw bilk at people. I keep it in a jar and then I open a jar, or I guess just eat the jar at people. For some reason, people don't appreciate it. I always find it so funny. Not that I sure I don't like it. Bilk sect is something I will not make. I can make a bull sect, kind of. Not entirely sure which country it will represent, which will be a representative. Need to check. But I can make a bull sect, kind of extremely following like bull mythological creatures. Or bull-like mythological creatures. One of their techniques would be called the Red Bull. It will give you wings. Bilk-Goon sect. Ew. Ew, mint. What the fuck? What the fuck? If you're another mod, I would have muted you. What do you mean, Bilk-Goon sect? What do you mean? I'm pretty sure that's some form of psychological torture. Fusenum cool. Oh, that emoji looks cool. Ow. Gotta have a lot of hair. Chad, look at this shit. I have so much hair. Kana. Hello, little creature. Ow. One moment, chat. Sorry about that. Anyway, back to dog. And because of the combination of dog and a dragon, I should also be probably showing what I'm talking about. I'm currently thinking it would be used from one of the dragon tribes, which in my world the dragons kind of split it and had quite a big war between each other back in the day, and kind of a lot of them died because of that war, not because of anyone else. They kind of like their own war, if you will. And maybe and now a lot of dragons, I mean a lot of the dragons that are left live under the dragon lords, which are multiple heads of family of dragons, like the biggest and strongest dragons of the biggest and strongest dragon families, which were kind of the reason there was a war to begin with, but beyond the point. And those dragons were dragging these nuts. Sorry. And after that war, there some dragons were were left to live kind of outside of Dragon Society, or at least they chose to live outside of Dragon Society. So they don't drag these nuts. Sorry. And some of them still keep tradition. I thought there was shit. I didn't even saw there was a tail. I think that's more of a dog tail, because it's kind of a dragon head with dog body. So I think it might be dog tail. Shotgun blast. Yo. Yo. But yeah, some dragons who kind of left the Dragon Society because they didn't want to live there, so they live similar to tribes, literally in tribes, being led by a specific dragon family. Maybe the tribe will be named after them. And maybe some of those dragon tribes can have the Jinglung. The Jinglung. Kind of like... Maybe to be... They can sense dragons in the long distances. Maybe they can do something against dragons. Or maybe they're... not sure. Or maybe they're lesser dragons. Something like that. But they'll be really good with the... like, really important for those specific dragon tribes. That's the idea so far. And they can maybe be posted mainly on top of buildings, columns, column exams, etc., stuff like that, so they can protect and guard the tribe, warn them if stuff happens, something like that. Oh, could be. Maybe one dragon got freaky with a dog, and that's why it came out. I don't like that idea, but it's the most realistic one. Sadly. Or could be just a natural creature. A really strong dragon died. A dog, I guess some kind of dog monster or creature devoured the dragon core, and then slowly it managed to absorb it and kind of got turned into that. Or maybe multiple dogs devoured the dragon, kind of like scavengers. They ate the dragon corpse, and after they ate it, and they devoured the dragon core, a lot of them died, but some of them managed to turn into those, and then they slowly started repopulating. Or I guess repopulate, they were never there before. So they started kind of populating with the Jinglung and the dragons in that area, or that planet, or that asteroid, whatever, kind of started making them, like, domesticate them, or kind of using them as well. Because maybe they get more or less sentience, and a bit more sentience, I guess, a bit more intelligence after devouring the dragon core. So they kind of, maybe they made their society extremely similar to primitive humans, and then the dragon tribe saw them and kind of took them. Imagine Spore when you reach town level. You can get other primitive species and kind of domesticate them, excluding the fact they're somewhat sentient and intelligent. They maybe done something similar. Which will function, because the dragons in my world are relatively not greedy, but some of them are a lot... They like to boast about themselves. They have a lot of ego. And I'm planning to keep maybe the similar design of as it's here. like a combination of the dragon head and then the dragon head going backwards and downwards into the dog's body. And kind of slowly merging with each other. So it's like 60-40 type thing of dragon and dog. Some more dragon, some more dog. Etc. Stuff like that. Let me see what I've written about them. The fuck have I written? Oh, I see what I've written. Jesus Christ. God. My writing is ugly. There we go. There we go. Let me just write what I just said so I don't fucking forget it. There we go. There we go. God, I feel like I'm back in school, chat. I don't like it. Long ago. When one dragon fell and a large pack of wolves, maybe? Dogs or wolves? Dragon milk. Oh, don't worry, that will exist. I like your look, and that will exist. Mint, do not forget, dragons in my world can get a humanoid form. They can choose to look more human or less human, but they can have not humanoid form. So there will be a lot of people that sim for those people. And you ask who those people are gonna be. That person, for example. So the dragon milk will exist. Of wolves. Eight. God, I literally feel like I'm back in school, chat. If only I was writing so little in school. Jesus Christ. And I'm literally doing the same thing I was doing there. I'm writing about, I was about to say, alien animals. And why they look a certain way, what the looks come from. We have technology. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm working... That's true, but I'm working on the game with with a co-creator, basically. And we're working mainly when we go out. Like, we go out for coffee, and then for the next 4, 5, 6 hours, when we're there sipping coffee, we're working and writing in here. That's why I'm writing it in here. If I had a laptop, it would be easy, but I don't. And I don't want to buy a laptop just for that yet. Hannah, will you buy me a laptop, honey? Huh? As they say in the famous Telehouse song, you understand mechanical hands are the ruler of everything. That's true. But we're working mainly non-digital yet. Because it's easier for us to concentrate when you're out, like we're just drinking coffee. And we're talking about the game, like discussing how things will work. So that's why I'm writing it in here. And I'm also writing it in Bulgarian, so even if I'm writing it in the... like in Word or LibreOffice, you will not understand shit, chat. I may be telling it in English, but as I'm telling it in English, I'm writing it in Bulgarian, which kind of confuses my brain quite a lot. But if I'm saying it in Bulgarian, you understand nothing. But I agree with you. If I could write it on the dock, I will. Those are the thing. I'm just writing as a simple outlines of the creature, so we can discuss it after that. I like clean up their lore, see what they would do, kind of rules wise, or where they will be positioned, kind of stuff like that. But the part of the pack that survived there we go, evolved half dragon, half wolf. They developed, there we go, intelligence. And sentience. How the yeah, and sentience. There we go. And they got... Fuck, what would be the word? I guess what would be the best word? Domesticated, maybe? There we go. After which they got domesticated. Domesticated by the dragon clan in that area. There we go. There we go. Good. We're done with the dog. Good, I managed to make 2 creatures in 3 hours. Actually more than what we normally do, so I'm happy. Phalian. A lot of words, not a lot of pictures. I like pictures. Feilung. That's a dragon. Yeah, that's a wind dragon. Fish. Feng Huang. There we go, the Chinese phoenix. Feng. An edible monster that resembles quite a lump of meat and magical, grows back as fast as it's eaten. Adorable, that has literally no pictures. Quite a lot of text though. Hong. Oh, yes. The Fox Spirit. Holy fuck, the Fox Spirit has quite a lot of text. Maybe we can... we can start researching that, and maybe we can continue next time. On the Hulijing... The Hulijing... I'm sorry. There we go. Good. I have 2 creatures. Surprisingly more than what I thought I would be able to make. Because normally when we're making a planet or a creature or something like that, I'm managing to make 1. Because I do quite a lot of research and then I got distracted. Jesus Christ, it's hot. I really want to ask permission for from VTubers that I watch. Or I guess streamers that I watch to make cultivation carrots out of them so I can trade, similar to, well, I asked her and then she said yes, so I did. I think it done quite well. Ow. I don't know if I'll be putting them in the game because that seems like I need to pay them royalties, so I will not probably, but it's good training. And it gives me also ideas for places and lore. Bum, 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 bum. Good. 3 fox. We have like 16-ish minutes, so we're gonna research on that and then we're gonna end. And tomorrow we're playing Elden Ring, chat. Jesus Christ, too much hair. Of experience are Chinese mythological creatures usually capable of shape-shifting. Ooh, okay. Who may either be benevolent or malevolent spirits. In Chinese mythology and folklore, the fox spirit takes a variation of forms with different meanings, powers, characteristics, and shapes. All that will be quite complicated, including Huxian, Fox Immortal, Huxian, Fox God, and Huxiang, Fox Saint, Hu Wang, Fox King, and Hu Yao, a Fox Daemon. In Huzu, Fox Clan, and Jiwei Hu, Nine-Tailed Fox. Fox spirits and nine-tailed foxes appear frequently in Chinese folklore, literature, and mythology. So we're writing about QB now. Good. Literature and mythology. Depending on the story, the fox spirit presence may be good or a bad omen. The motive of nine-tailed foxes from Chinese culture was eventually transmitted and introduced to Japanese, Korean, and Vietnamese culture. And that's how we get QB, chat. What? I will not attempt to pronounce that because I will butcher that. Yoko. I can read that. Well, I can attempt to read that better than I can read the Chinese version because I don't know how the tone is. Because I'm stupid. Description: the nine-tailed fox. I want the normal fox, not the nine-tailed fox. I know the nine-tailed fox. It's a fox with 9 tails. I want to learn about the other, like the other types of foxes. In traditional Chinese, a fox immortal, also called Wuxian, fox god, is a deity in Chinese religion whose cult is present in provinces of North China from Henan, and Shandong northwards, but especially in northeast China, where it can be said to be the most popular deity. The deity can be represented as either male or female, but it is most frequently identified as female. Oh no, it's the same. Okay, it's the same pronunciation. Female Wuxian. I will not attempt to Nyang. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Nyang. I guess I butchered the pronunciation of that as well. Deal with it. I'm bad at that. I mean, kind of. I love the way you zone out of the stream and then you see nya and then you immediately come back. Am I second monitor content, chat? Huh? I am, I know I am. But yeah, it's Niang. I am not entirely sure how to pronounce that. I guess, bro.
But the thing that makes Joker so special is the ability to summon the spirit that dwells within him.
Persona. Meow.
But the thing that makes Joker...
Yes. Meow. Wuxian Nyang, fox immortal lady, whose animal form is a nine-tailed fox. I forgot. New lobotomy. That sounds wrong. Mint, is it copyrighted? So I know how to deal with it. Oh my god, there are quite a lot of them. Diane is now lobotomy is never copyrighted. Thank you.
High-end is now.
I guess, bro.
What the hell?
Good morning. Do you want the fried rice, the egg roll, or the steamed pork lamb chop?
What?
For $2.90.
That sounds racist.
No.
I could give you some rice.
No.
Well, look at you, you old piece of shit.
No, I don't like Asians.
What the hell?
Do the dab on the furry haters? Sure.
Did he got shot?
Your phone ringing. Big boy, come pick up your phone. Why you not pick up your phone? Your phone ringing. Your phone going to go to voicemail. Goodbye.
I guess. Oh no. Oh no.
Giants
Are
and
you
wall breakers.
kidding me, dude?
Great.
Giants and wall breakers? Oh my god! Shoot him! Shoot faster!
We've got more troops coming. Get ready.
Oh my god! Ah!
I don't think that's as scary as that child is. That child might be a bit over exaggerating.
That could be my win! Oh my god!
Yeah, might be over exaggerating a little bit. Oh, dragon! Dragon D's nuts. Yes. God, that sounds so good though. I love that song. I've seen what it means. I forgot, but it sounds so good though. Yes. Yes. That sounds copyrighted. I do not care. Thank you. Good. Good. I have no idea what's happening in that playlist. Lobotomized pretty much. Well, where the fuck was I? I gotta go. Who's ever focused on Until Fox? Mythology Tales. Jeez, I cannot read anymore. That Fox spirits are masters of the art of metamorphosis. And can manifest in human form to seduce men or women. Yes.
You're literally doing it right now.
No. Thank you. Seduce men or women. In exchange, they convey wealth and property in mythical literature. Influenced by Taoism, fox spirits are immortal or transcendent beings. They're cultivating, apparently. Beings of high level in the spiritual hierarchy of beings who engage in the pursuit of becoming immortals. They do be cultivating, chat. The fox deity is also represented as a couple of gods, male and female, called the Great Lord of the Three Foxes. Okay, that sounds cool. We can have I guess a group of foxes that can represent those. The Great Lord of the Three Foxes, Husan Taiye, and the Great Lady of the Three Foxes, Husan Tainai, I guess. As a goddess, the Fox Immortal is related to this name, Queen Mother of the West, the Great Goddess, Guardian of Mount Kunlun. Kunlun! Buzzword. The buzzword for nine souls. Prevalence of the sect in northeast China. Yes. Nagao Ryuzo, a Japanese sinologist, observed that the fox god enjoys such a popularity to be worshipped by almost every household in North China and Manchuria. Henry Dore, or Dor I guess, documented the worship of the fox god in the northern parts of Jiangsu and Anhui, in parts of Hebei. To every newborn is assigned his own Bianxian, patron god, manifestation of Huxian, usually a female for a boy and male for a girl. After these boys and girls get married, their patrons will be represented sitting together. Oh, that's adorable. That's cool. Represented sitting together. In his survey, a popular shrine and temple in Manchuria, Takizawa Sunryo, found the number dedicated to fox gods overwhelming. Okay. We can work on that next time because it's been almost 3 hours. Kitsune Kamiho. Yeah, those are the three. The Hulixing is the Chinese version, Kitsune is the Japanese, and then Kumiho, or I'm not sure how it's pronounced in Korean, but it's the Korean version. And then we have Inari Okami, which is the fox god? Yeah, the kami gods of... Hey, I remember something. Good. But I think actually the easiest one to make fit, because when I read it made it fit. So it would be a fox spirit, a fox Yao Guai. At least that specific one. It would be a fox Yao Guai that learned, I guess, evolved, cultivated to a specific way, and now it's kind of treated as that sector of the universe. It's treated as maybe the guardian of the fox Yao Guai, kind of like the leader of the fox Yao Guai species, or the fox immortal lady could be like the leader of their of their culture. Their culture could be more of a society based instead of like different sects. Could be like our organized society, more or less. Well, I guess more organized society than the humans. Kind of like different species forming different societies. And then it would be the Fox Immortal Lady, and then like it would be a Great Lord of the Three Foxes, and then Great Lady of the Three Foxes. Will be kind of their titles. I'ma just write the name of that just so I can, because I'll be ending now. See, there we go. Just so when we're working with the other worker of the game, just so I know what to look for. That was actually this one, at least to make fit, because it already does. I need to look. I need to look more into Taoist, like Taoist specific mythological creatures. It would be easier to make them fit and then move to the other Chinese creatures. That was actually pretty. If you made 3 creatures or 3 specific creatures, no, made 2 new creatures and one specific one. That was fun. That was a chill stream. I needed that. God, I can imagine in the future with more viewers and the way I get distracted easily, it's not gonna be so chill. But anyway, thank you for watching. We're gonna see each other tomorrow with Elden Ring Randomizer. I have no idea what will be happening tomorrow because I have no idea. We're in the almost in the royal capital, so we'll be exploring them. I have no idea what will be happening there, but anyway, thank you for watching. We'll see each other tomorrow. I meant a new video idea that will need to be discussed when you're better, is to continue the TTRPG, I guess, dev talks, because I'm not entirely sure how to make them, and I will need your help. Yes, because I would like to continue the dev talks, because it also will kind of bring more eyes on the game. But in God, news, yes, you mean boss? What is news? But anyway, thank you for watching. We're gonna see each other tomorrow with Elden Ring. Don't forget to as you leave. Chat, do you want me to make a Nya redeem like Zero? Because I will. I'll need to give her credit for that. But do you want me to do that? Wait. Do not fucking threaten me, chat. I'm cringier than you think. Nya, bitch. Nya. I'm not afraid to be cringe, boys and girls. Nikki's having a beach episode event. Another one, apparently, I guess. Okay, I cannot end without looking at that. I will look. Yeah. I do need to look. I cannot leave that reaction without me checking it. You are not gonna be able to see, chat, because I have no idea what I'm gonna see, but I will see. Yes. Images. Sweet Lord Baby Jesus. Chat. I might be playing Nick at some point again. Oh my goodness. Yes. Fine, chat. I don't see anything ban-worthy, so we can. Yeah. Damn. They know their audience way too well, chat. And I'm afraid I'm part of that audience. Yo, what the fuck, that's a child. Yo. Yo! Damn. She reminds me of person from hentai. I do not remember the name of the hentai. Ooh, that creature looks cool. Oh, that's Kraken. Understandable. Bro. But god damn. Beautiful. I mean, doesn't she? Where is she? I lost it. Damn. I'm getting distracted. There it. She reminds me of. I've saw the hentai from Trash Taste. Yes. Quote really knows what to say, and I'm afraid. Mama Knows Breasts, I think it was called, or something similar. It's in one of the Trash Taste hentai episodes. Either I'm out. Either 90% of my quotes are like that, or quote is sentient. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I might just be weird, chat. I really like the design of Kraken though. Ooh. That outfit's cool. She at least has pants. Normally they don't. Oh, that's the fuck is that?
Through one, I would like to see my opponent's dick. If it's long one, I'll get the through one. I would like to see my opponent's dick. If it's long one.
Now I need to stop the music. The wise words of our Lord and Savior, me, need to be heard.
I'll get the breast and then let him beat me. Through one, I would like to see my opponent's dick. If it's long one, I'll get the breast
Listen.
and then let him beat me. If it's shorter than mine, I will beat his ass so he can be depressed. Or they can be depressed.
Yes. Listen. Yeah, I might be just weird, chat. Gotta love this shit. Anyway, thank you for watching. Be proud of who you are, chat. Apparently, I'm proud of being weird. Yes, anyway, thank you for watching. We're gonna see each other next time. Until then, don't forget. Have fun, chat. Bye. Ending quote. Yes, I love hard canes. Anyway, bye, chat.